So today, let's talk about the unsung heroes of our modern world, diesel generators. They're the powerful machines that keep our lights on, businesses running, and pretty much everything online when the main power grid decides to take a nap. Let's dive right in.
Really think about it for a second. The power goes out, but how do a hospital's life support system stay on? Or an airport's control tower? Well, the answer is usually a diesel generator set, or a DG set as we'll call it, just waiting in the wings, ready to jump into action. So how do these things actually work? It's pretty cool, actually. From the smallest little portable unit you might see at a campsite to a massive one powering a data center, they all work on the exact same basic idea to create electricity. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's for a food truck or an entire skyscraper, the core process is identical. It's a really clever piece of engineering that it transforms one type of energy into another. And here's that process in 3 simple steps. First, the diesel engine burns fuel, which creates mechanical energy. Basically, it makes something spin. Then, that spinning motion gets passed on to an alternator. And the alternator, that's the magic box that takes the spinning mechanical energy and turns it into the electrical energy we can actually use. That's it. Simple, powerful, and incredibly reliable.
All right, now let's go on a bit of a journey of scale. We're going to check out the 5 main types of DG sets, starting with the little guys and working our way all the way up to the giants that basically power our cities.
First up is the one you've probably seen before, the portable DG set. As you can probably guess, these are designed for small-scale, temporary power needs. So let's take a look at what makes them so easy to move around.
You can see how everything here is built for mobility. You've got a small engine, a simple air cooling system which keeps it light, and of course, a frame with wheels. The whole thing is designed to be picked up and moved wherever you need it.
So where do you see these? Well, you'll find them at construction sites powering tools, or maybe helping out a small shop during a quick outage. You start it up manually, with a pull cord, and it gives you just enough juice for the essentials. It's the perfect little solution for on-the-go power. Okay, let's step it up a notch to the residential DG set. This is the kind of unit that protects your home when the power fails, keeping the lights, the fridge, and most importantly, the Wi-Fi up and running. And the key difference here is all about automation. Now, the real game changer for these home units is something called the AMF, or Automatic Mains Failure Panel. Think of it as the brain. It senses when the grid power goes down and automatically starts the generator for you. You don't have to run outside in the middle of a storm, and when the power comes back on, it just switches itself off. It's a huge leap in convenience.
And whoa, check out this slide. This shows the massive leap we're about to take into the industrial world. Just look at the power output. That's the kVA. It jumps dramatically. We're also going from single-phase power, which is what your house uses, to the much more powerful 3-phase power that's needed for heavy machinery. Let's meet the machine that delivers all that muscle.
Meet the absolute workhorse of the modern economy, the industrial DG set. You can just tell these things are built tough. They have these huge, high-capacity engines, and they're designed to run for hours and hours under some really heavy strain. Everything about this is heavy-duty. The engine is way bigger, it uses a much more robust water cooling system with a radiator, and, this is crucial, it often has a synchronizing panel. This lets a factory link multiple generators together so they can share a massive electrical load, which is something you definitely need in a big manufacturing plant.
So what do they actually do? Well, they keep the assembly lines moving. They power the giant motors and compressors in factories and steel mills. You have to remember, for these businesses, a power outage isn't just an inconvenience, it can be a multi-million-dollar problem. These generators are the solution.
But what if you need even more power and even more sophistication? Well, that's where the commercial DG set comes in. These are the guardians of our most critical public infrastructure. This is the power behind the power. These machines make sure a hospital's operating room never goes dark, that data centers stay online 24/7. They provide super stable, clean power, no weird voltage spikes, for sensitive equipment like servers and elevators, and it's all handled by advanced automatic controls, so there's almost no need for a human to intervene. Now you can imagine all that power generation makes a lot of noise. So what happens when you need backup power in a place where silence is golden, like a school or a quiet neighborhood? For that, we've got a special case.
And this is it, the silent or acoustic DG set. Its key feature is pretty obvious. This special sound-absorbing canopy that completely encloses the entire machine.
Now the number to pay attention to is this one. less than or equal to 75 decibels. That's the noise level these are designed to stay under. And to give you some perspective, that's about as loud as your household vacuum cleaner. For a machine this powerful, that is an incredible feat of engineering.
And that quiet operation makes them perfect for places like hospitals, schools, and offices where a roaring engine would be a massive disruption. Plus, that canopy does double duty. It doesn't just block sound, it also protects all the important components inside from rain, dust, and all the other elements.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground and all the different types, so let's put it all together in a final side-by-side comparison.
This table just lays it all out so clearly. You can literally see the progression in power and features as you go down the list, from the simple, air-cooled, manual start portable set all the way up to the massive, water-cooled, fully automatic commercial set. Each one is the perfect tool designed for a very specific job.
And I absolutely love this simple equation. It's the perfect takeaway. A silent generator isn't some brand new, fundamentally different machine. It's just a standard generator that's been packaged really cleverly with a special box and some noise filters to make it quiet enough to live with in our cities and towns.
So, next time you see one of these big boxes outside a building, you'll know exactly what it is and the vital role it plays. Which, of course, leaves one final question. When the lights go out, what's standing by to power your world?